she'd say, water to me. She'd want a drink. And then I'd say, you want a drink? She'd say, yeah. And I'd take her in there and I'd give her a glass of water and she'd say, ice. She was cute. And you know that she would go to anybody and we'd go down by her hotel
That
where they
isn't
were
quite
staying.
fair.
And I hear she's just as good as...
Be happy, huh?
Yeah.
Now, Rex, behave yourself. You came up here to take pictures of Aunt Jane now.
Oh, David will do. He always does that.
You would know it after you get
some.
them.
Time to get a picture of the kids doing something, and I'll be all.
Well, do you have some words of wisdom?
From Robert shooting
No,
Jenny and
not
then he's
any
got my
good
rear end
advice.
going up the hill.
No good advice, huh?
Oh dear, we know how that is.
Just keep kicking?
I'm deaf and blind and I don't know what else you could say. I was at the eye doctor yesterday
What did he tell you?
to keep my old glasses.
The one that did the cataract or another
No,
one?
no, he's in Salt Lake.
Mhm.
He's in Sugar City or
Sugar House?
Sugar House.
I don't know how you had that. I had a friend just have a cataract done. It was awful. They froze her face, you know, all around her.
Had an implant or a cataract taken off.
Can you see out of the eye now?
Oh yes, I can see 3 moons and 5 or 6 cars when there's only one. And a lot of things.
Well, he took 2 stitches out of Mom's eye yesterday.
That were left in?
For a long
That
time,
were left in?
I felt like there was something in my eye and I couldn't get it out. I'd rub it and wash it and put stuff in the eye.
Ooh, that would feel terrible, wouldn't it?
Didn't even know it, really.
Huh. Took 2 stitches out that
It
were
was
left
so
behind.
tiny that I didn't even feel him take it out.
Oh, the doctor
He
took
just
him
had
out.
a little
Okay.
pincher.
Well, I'm sure he put something in her eye to make it less painful anyway.
But
But
it's
she
much
didn't
better
notice
since I went.
it happened, and boy, she's felt so
Who's
much
felt
better.
Bring her in. I want to see her.
Hmm.
When I had my lung out, part of my lung, I went back and had some x-rays. And I says, what are all those shiny things in there? And he says, they're staples. And I says, when are you going to remove those? And he says, they'll be there when you die. And after, huh?
What did they staple to what?
Eddie, are you able to read anything?
Oh
Is
yes,
it-
I read. I read the morning paper. We take 2 papers a day. And I read the papers and things like that. But not too much. I have to lay them down and pick them up later on.
Does it give you a headache?
No, my eyes just don't see.
Sue, I can tell that it's almost peach time.
Apparently she can go along for a while and
Jenny's
then
cheeks.
Just kind of.
it just kind of fade out or something, and then she
They're
has to
getting
wait a
darker
while
and
to
ready to,
start
They're
again.
getting- Yeah, they're getting peachy color.
yeah, they're getting ready to pluck.
Have you been down to your car ever?
There was one thing worse than that. He'd be up here too often.
But she's so
Uh-huh.
part of the time.
No, do you think she lost her jewelry? Or do you think it was taken?
Well, she got it back.
She did?
Yes.
Where did it come from?
She opened her front door and it was between the door and the screen.
In the glove?
And yeah, just like he picked it up. Did you know that?
No, say that again.
Genevieve went out the front door
Yeah?
just a couple of days ago. Opened up the front door and here was her glove laying right between the screen and the door with her rings in.
Is that right?
So she thinks that the police was pretty hot on his trail and he didn't dare pawn them and he didn't dare keep them. So he brought them back. Now that's all I just can't figure it, but she was so upset all day, so tickled to think she got. And it goes right down in your ear and it stays there.
You don't move it.
You don't move it. I'm going to see about that this this coming week if I'm able to go. But, I don't know, I've had as good ones as you could buy, but whether it's me or what, but I hear pretty darn good if it's a clear voice. Now, I don't hear Lorraine at all. I don't. I ask her what, almost everything she says, and she could talk louder, but she doesn't. And,
That's because she's a refined lady.
but it's the voice that makes the difference.
That's like Jenny, she doesn't hear. No, here I am. I'll turn and be the audience.
Okay, ready?
Our family has a special name. It's H-A-T-C-H, and we feel a special way inside. It's H-A-P-P-Y. Oh, we help each other every day to show our love in every way. 'Cause there's no matches for the hatches, so stand up and shout, hooray!
Okay.
Worry too much about the
Sorry
windows.
about that, Lorraine.
Don't worry about it, the windows have been touched, honey.
We just get out the old spray can and try a little.
Spray them down.
They went after the cat, and I went over the fence there, boy, it gets a boom, it's up over that fence like that.
It's
Oh,
called
yeah.
self-defense.
The one cat's right there.
Do you have any stories that you can remember from your dad that you think would be special for him?
Only the whole world died when he died. He was that kind of a guy.
How old were you?
Oh, hell, I was married with 2 children
Were you?
when he died.
Well, it's quite a bit after that, too.
Wasn't he 86 or
Lorraine,
something?
you remember him well then?
Oh, sure.
He died
Yeah, we
when he was
remember.
45.
I've never seen him cross, nor never heard him ever say a word that he shouldn't say.
He was a gentleman, he was a nice, quiet guy. He was a real gentleman.
Well, when you did something wrong, how would he discipline you?
He'd say, come on, dear, I want to talk to you. And he'd take me out and we'd sit on the porch. And he'd say, what can you see in that fellow you're going out with? He'd had him as a sheep herder or a camp tender or something.
Sure, honey.
And he just didn't like him coming here. But I didn't know that. He was always nice to me. So he just talked like that. He'd never discipline, and he never would say anything against him. Now, like when Frank came into the family, a different religion, and a different kind of a guy, different job than he smoked, and Dad never opened his shop about him, not once.
He was real gracious and good and kind and just as he always was? Your dad, didn't it treat him any different?
No,
That's good.
he was just as nice to him as he could possibly be.
He was a nice, quiet gentleman, I'll say that for you.
I never seen him cross, nor I never heard him speak a word that he shouldn't say. Angry. Ever.
Did he used to spend a lot of time with you? That is, what would be the special times when you were a young girl? What would he do to take time? Would he take you for walks?
Well, when I was younger, why, he was gone a lot. He was gone an awful lot. He'd be out with the sheep. But when he'd come home, he'd make up for it. But he wouldn't be home only just a few days, and he'd have to turn around and go back.
When you're saying the sheep, that's up at the Hatch Ranch? He was always up there?
No, the sheep were out west, out on Skull Valley.
Still up in Wyoming?
No, western Utah.
Oh,
Right, Dugway.
oh, okay.
Yeah, where
In the winter.
Dugway took 5,000 acres of their land to build Dugway, the sheep land.
How come
2 flowing wells or 2 springs.
he never kept them in Woods Cross?
There was no place to keep them. You didn't have enough feed.
So they let them graze. They didn't raise their own feed.
Well,
Oh, no.
they did later, but that's wide open. There's still 100,000 acres out there. Then they had, what, 200,000 acres up in Wasatch?
Oh heavens, they almost had a million acres, and I think it lacked 90 or something like that of being a million acres when he died. But I never could talk him into the oil business. With Frank's job, Frank knew that there was oil by the railroad. He got it from the railroad. He didn't know it, what I mean, but he knew it by working for the railroad. And he kept thinking about it and thinking about it. And see, the railroad went right through their land up at Wasatch.
I remember.
Through there.
I remember.
And then pretty quick, why, I went down and told Dad that there was oil up there, and Frank knew about it, and he said, "Oh, honey, I'd rather take care of sheep than think about oil." So he wouldn't pay a lot of attention to it. And it turned out to be one of the biggest things in the country, anywhere. So look where we'd all have been if he'd listened.
Well, it looks like you did pretty good anyhow.
No,
He just had a lot of relatives.
he
living
was a
with us,
sheep
huh?
man,
Friends.
and that was it.
Sure, right?
Like these people. live in
18,000
Welty,
sheep.
they have all these
What's the
people that live
clearest
there
memory you have of
They're not
him as far as a story or a memory? Is there one clear incident that's clearer than any other in your mind concerning your dad?
No, not that I can think of. He was always the same anytime you'd ever meet him and he was always awful nice to me. When we were in school and school was out, Mother'd take us up to the ranch. And I was about, maybe 15 or not quite. And I wanted to ride. I wanted a horse. Dad was scared because there was so much country up there and you could get lost so easily that he couldn't think about it. And finally he let him saddle me a horse and let me go. And from then on I rode like a nigger. I went out with the guys and chased 20 or 30 horses, cut some out and brought them in, and done all things like that. Then he never said anything after that about me riding.
How old were you then, about?
12 or 14, somewhere around there. Mother'd take Bob and Genevieve, she was tiny. And we'd go up there and stay for quite a little while when school was out. And they had cooks and everybody to take care of you. Mother didn't have a thing to do, only just kill her time.
Well, did you have a cabin up there or
We
a
had
tent?
a covered wagon.
That's
There
a little
was
different,
three
isn't it?
houses up there, and after a long time after, there was houses built. But at that time, there wasn't only the house where they ate, and I think there was one or two other small rooms. And then that's where they sheared all their sheep. That was an interesting thing. The most interesting you can imagine. They'd bring a herd in to the where they're shear and put them in a small pen. They'd take about 300. That would be a day's shearing. And they had each man had an electric machine. There was 10 or 12 of them. And at the side of that machine, they had a great big sack that held 300 pounds of wool. They put a kid inside of it.
A kid?
Yeah, like me. I remember well.
Did you ever go down there?
Either one.
They had a track that a
Held it open at the
that a
top.
cart went along, and as they tied these, as they sheared, they would kick the wool into a ball, and then they'd tie twine around this to hold it together, then they'd throw it up into this cart that was on a rail. When the cart got full of wool, they would push it clear down to the other end where this big sack was hanging under a hole in the floor up above. And they'd throw me down in the bottom of that thing.
To stamp it, to make it so that it would be
Stamped out
sold.
the wool, they would just throw these fleeces down on top of it. And you just stomped them until you stomped your way out. That's the only way you could get out. And I'd go back up to the house and I'd have this lanolin, I guess, just grease, you know, and ticks.
Oh.
Dad would hold a match. When he found a tick, he'd hold the match close to the tick and back out. Because if you broke it off on the inside, it'd fester and get real sore. So they'd hold this match right to the tick and it'd back out.
So it's time with it.
Yeah, and that's what they did. That's how they filled these sacks. What are they, 500 pounds? Those big,
300.
300 pounds, then they'd stack them inside the big warehouse there.
Yeah. Then when they got so many, see, they'd sell them, or whenever wool got to a certain price. They didn't ever get too much for the wool at that time. Today, they would have done 4 times better, but the price at that time wasn't too much.
You should have had a thing around your face and gloves and.
Well, Mother wouldn't let him do it. I think she wouldn't let me do that anymore. So then I'd go to Granddad and say, okay, what do I do now? So he got me tying the fleeces, you know, the wool, you put them together and put this twine around them and tie them and throw them up in the thing.
Each man.
Then I cut my fingers on the twine, the little fingers, you know, pulling them like this. So that was out. So then Granddad put me on the paint detail where after the sheep were sheared, you hit them on the back with this big H, you know, to brand the sheep.
To brand them.
And they used this special kind of real black paint. And
that lasted on them until they sheared them again.
Well, as the wool grew,
As the wool
the H
grew.
would show all the way through still. And then Mother got me off that because I had paint from one end of me to the other. So my favorite job was when they got through shearing them, they would run them through that little narrow wall into the dip tank and make them jump in.
Every one of them after they got through shearing, and somebody stood there and pushed his head down.
That was my job. I had a big long pole with a U-shaped bar on the end.
Push those sheep under.
Because they wouldn't put their head under. And you'd push
You'd
this
have-
bar right on the back of their neck.
They
and-
get in there and they think they have to swim.
Yeah,
Well, they do.
they had to swim to get out.
And they won't put their heads in, see? They get their heads way up like that and fight to get out. Somebody has to duck their head in.
So that was...
He
that
wasn't
was
the
my-
only one.
That was my job. All right.
Well, they put 300 in a pen, mothers, and take all the little ones away from them and kind of sweat them. Put them in close to make them sweat. That's what it's done for. And then they shear better. And each man that they had, 12, I think it was, did they have 12 shears?
12 stalls.
Uh-huh. And each man would shear about 100 sheep a day.
That's hard work.
It's hard to believe.
They had this big gasoline engine.
No, they'd blat and scream and go around from one to the other, and the little ones would be hunting their mother, and it was a sight to see.
Could they tell their own? The mother sheep could tell their own little ones?
She
From-
gets her own back. I don't know how, but she does.
That's amazing.
Sometimes there's mothers that'll have 2 and won't own them. Dad would always bring us about 6 or 8. Every spring he'd bring that many little ones back home
For you to take care of.
for us to, and then when we go to school, the butcher would come and take them all. We'd bawl and carry on, and he'd say, oh, next spring I'll bring you that many more. Yeah,
Did you like eating lamb?
I never buy it. Never did buy it. We had an awful lot of it. Of course, that's all they had to eat up there. But they had everything there was to buy. As far as their commissary had everything in it you could imagine. But then they killed their own sheep to feed them
The more room you've got, the more you use.
For breakfast, they would have ham.
And she was going out with a fellow that her father didn't like. She lived up in Brigham City. And she ran away and married him. And the kid didn't have a job. I don't know what about an education. I didn't know anything about him. And then she went down to his people in Oregon. She was afraid to go home. She went down to his people and stayed in Oregon for a while, and then finally they come back to Brigham. And but he wasn't ever able to find any kind of a job, so she got one. She worked in an old ladies' nursing home. And she's a very lovely and a pretty girl. She's about 20-something now. And I felt sorry for her. So I told them to bring a truck and come down to my house and take anything they wanted. And you see, they come 3 times. And they took just about everything that you'd want. Then she came here about a week ago. She hadn't any clothes. She hadn't any. I never seen her in a coat. No matter how cold the weather was or how bad. But she never complained. She never had a word to say about it. So I give her about 24 pieces of something to wear. So I've cleaned my closet out pretty darn well.
Well, you can save some good things there.
And the first night that her husband slept in the bed, he woke up in the morning and he said, "Gee, I felt like I slept in heaven last night." They lived so poor and so sparsely, I guess, of everything they had.
We do it now? No.
Hey, look guys, we're almost there.
Andy.
How boring.
What's happening?
We're painting hats and children. Want me to paint you a hat? Baby man, don't go up
Here we go. Do something.
Say something.
Yeah, say something.
Say something clever.
Yeah.
How about
Here's a hat.
Is Aubrey awake? She's asleep? She's laughing in her sleep?
I guess. I might need it later.
Okay, that's too much. I'm trying to write your name. Oh, I'm going to use the brush. Oh, Carly. You're getting it on too.
I just put stuff right here.
Some of your pink on mine.
Who just stole my purple?
Where's your black? Black? Just black? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get a gray. Mix, I'm only using these kind. Look at that.
Andy, show me your hat. Station, we have a video breakdown. What is the problem here, Mr. Ben? A video switch down.
It won't play. It goes to play mode.
This is a training film on how to fix your VCR.
How not to take video pictures. Come on.
Oh, I got me a bright spot here. And over the shoulder.
We have some lovely white hats.
Marcy, what you gonna paint on yours?
I'm going to paint with a brush
You don't,
onto this white hat.
if you're not quiet, she's
And
going
if
to paint
it's
your lens.
really ugly, I'll say Craig did it for me. Here comes a can of water.
Okay, Amy, what are you gonna do?
One more that
Something in Rococo.
Yeah.
Modern Rococo.
Picasso. I'm going to do a Picasso painting on this hat.
Okay.
Yeah, don't touch it though. That's your dad's, but don't touch them. They're not dry.
What's those?
Those are Craig Marcy's. Get out of the way of the camera. Back up. Shoot. Like a bunch of little bugs. Shoot, 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 shoot. Or a cat.
Mine's got some hard edges. And some bars. You might do that with just because it's a couple hard.
Sorry, Ben. Did I get you?
Yeah, people know what you need more than that.
Let's start with that, though. I don't know what that is.
Back, yellow crusher.
Ooh.
Oh, in the wrong spot. Good one. This one needs a...
Yeah, it never goes as far as the people are.
Everybody scoot away from this one.
Baby.
Here, Ben.
So they won't pop on you.
Woo! I didn't touch it. Don't push me. Scoot over here.
They can last.
Don't try to.
Move, Brig.
Hey, don't. Hey, don't.
I think
Come see. I know. I gotta see. What all the wooing's about, huh?
Here, come over here.
On there.
Well, I mean, there isn't.
I don't know if I could do that, reading the directions.
I could do this.
Oh,
I've tried.
got a hole in it.
You open it up wider, maybe that's...
Well, I've got to have that film on it first.
Once the film's on it.
Mom, go quick.
Neither do I, obviously. Open it up. You have to either walk or let the wind blow it out.
You have to hold it together and then pull it.
Yeah. Well, you pull it so the film forms on it.
No. Is it twisted? No.
Yeah, a little bit.
Mom, can I do that? Why you slide it like that? Think we added too much water, Nathan?
I don't know.
The wrong way. You sliced it the wrong way.
There's one a little bit.
Well,
Mom,
where's
don't
the-
open it up like that. Like this.
Let's just experiment with it. Once you get it down, it's right.
Yeah, once you Mommy, can I do it after you?
We don't have the
We haven't
liquid
got it
dry
working
yet.
yet. Just give us a break here.
There.
Those are
Julia, when you get too much suds on there,
suds on there. That works.
it won't. Yeah, it won't even form a film.
Well, that's what the glycerin's for. Who has the glycerin? The glycerin, it said, was to help it last long. The bugs last longer. It also cuts the bubbles.
Then make it last.
Get some in her eyes, she'll scream bloody murder.
Yeah, she would too.
Says don't let it get in your eye. Really.
I
Dad,
see.
Dad, can you see that balloon?
Yep.
It's not fun, huh?
What's up? What's that?
Now that the camera is rolling, she's lost her touch.
Looks like slime or popping. Oh, Mom, can I see that one, Rick?
No, he's going for the slime afterwards.
What's that? I got it.
Wait, just sit back
I got some.
What finesse?
Bubble dancer.
I want to do it.
Sit still. And don't do it all at once. You have to take turns.
I want to say this.
Don't splash around too much. You'll tangle your cord.
Yeah, she's against the darker bill.
Yep, I'm not Irish. Irish. You gotta be crazy to be Irish. Step back. Now shut. Look. Try it with this. Get that more and then let somebody else do the job.
Hey, do you know what you gotta do?
Think we could scoop some off into some smaller cans?
Two bubbles. Carly, hey! Who knows how to close these things up?
Uncle Craig.
Then, no. That's hard, not hard. Somebody want one? Wow.
Dip it in there, Ben.
Somebody want one? Put it in like that.
You guys want to see big ones that never leave the thing?
Not too hard.
Hey, Dad, does somebody want one of these?
Nathan!
Emily does.
Nathan, watch!
Dad, what? Ow! Ow!
Okay, Nathan, watch.
There's one going high. Look, that's mine.
Look at the sky.
Oh, mine just popped.
Look at mine. Dad, do you remember the time we did that?
Everybody fill the air with bubbles. Throw them up into the air. There goes mine. You somebody. Hey, don't put it.
I think I know what the water.
Hey.
Walk. Cut. Good.
Stop it, it's going.
Can I carry that one?
What happened to the fly? What happened to the fly swatter? Stop it.
Uncle Ben? Eric's been waiting a long time. Eric's been waiting. I don't know. And blowing smoke. Mom, this one is a big one. Does it come out of a square? You have to hold it out. That kind of square. What's this one?
Keep them together and you get it all the way up out of the bucket.
Look, here's a strong wind.
Andy.
That's incredible, Mom. That's incredible.
Wow.
big one. Make one giant big one.
More, Mom.
Here's some up here. Right over here.
Yeah, two Emily's.
Here, Emily. Oh, there, Emily's got one.
got one going.
Oh, don't blow it. I had a big one going.
Right here's the puddle.
Got so far.
Shouldn't unless you sucked up.
Hey, don't suck.
Here, over here, Andy. There's a big puddle here.
I need a pedal.
Okay. Let me see your face.
That's your mom.
Okay, you want to do it too? You have another hitting the straw.
They're my thing. Grandma, is on here for the table. I like it. Just reached off into it. Grandma, I need a pedal.
One of those things that they
I
have.
like the slide. Oh, there's bubbles down under here. I want like bubbles down there.
I wonder if these straws make any difference. They're so thin. Nice.
You want a straw? Okay, let's go look. You can get your straw inside your thing and then go rub it inside the bubble.
Let's use licorice.
I need some more bubbles. Yeah, licorice should work.
You try licorice.
I want to try licorice. Where's the
I need to find out the top.
I did it. Keep blowing. Oh, I got a bubble inside. I got a bubble inside of a bubble. Grandma, look! Look!
Yeah, I saw it.
You put your fingernail in it. Look at mine. Sprinkle bubble. Oh, Grandma, no! You're gonna bust it. You're gonna bust mine.
Ben just tried to, instead of blow, he sucked on his straw.
No, Carly, no.
We can make the most.
So Mom's trying to wash him out.
Stop.
Igloo. It looks like an igloo.
Grandma, Grandma, I need
Okay,
some.
let's go.
What did he do?
He sucked instead of blowing.
What did it use to come?
It's got a hole in it.
Well, let him try it, Jonathan.
No, this one he can handle. No, probably.
Briggy, you're supposed to hold.
And Brig, be careful. Where are these arrows? Try to get the rabbit.
Okay, Andy, when you get your turn,
Brig, get out from in front of
I'm just gonna tell you what Mike told me, okay, as far as shooting. Pick like a really small spot, like the dot on his nose or something.
It goes Nathan, Andy, me. Nathan, Andy, me.
Don't even think, don't aim. Just pull it, look at that point. Pull your arm down.
You look at the smallest thing there.
And just shoot. Don't even think about like trying to aim like you would have done. Pull it down until it feels right.
There's tonight.
Can't keep this
I
on there.
feel like it's on the wrong side.
This is one of mine.
No, that the other side is the wrong side. Okay. That's the wrong side. I feel like I know which side's the right side. I'm shooting after Andy. No, I am.
Okay, Andy.
Big might be shooting after.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh!
That's no longer a little boy.
Nailed it. It's no longer a battery. You let go. It was an aluminum arrow. I saw two pieces fly up in the air.
You saw a straw fly up in the air, bud.
Okay, Andy.
Watch
Look
this
at it,
arrow
look
fly.
at your target closely.
This is why you do not use plastic fletchings.
Kind of went off the wrong direction there, sir.
It has green but it has a
It's
green.
going. Okay. Yes, Ben. Yeah, tiny one. You shoot. You stand over there. Okay.
Come on.
Craig can hold you. All right. Here goes the bunny rabbit.
Want to be on my shoulders?
Oh, I missed it. Okay, I'll get another one.
A blank.
We're starving. We're out in the wilderness.
We're out of
We need
food.
meat.
You're Nephi.
I just killed a deer for it.
Nephi with a bow like that. Now imagine what would happen if Nephi broke a compound.
Yeah?
We've got
Well, he
two
probably broke a
deer.
pretty good bow when he did.
We've got like
Two
two
deer.
Pretty good cameraman.
We would
Andy.
have had three, but we can't
Get
kill
a good
females.
shot of Ben over here on Uncle Craig's shoulders. Okay, bunny rabbit, we're starving.
See, Jonathan, we would have had 3 deer, but you can't kill female deers.
Oh man, I'm really going high.
Craig turned it into one.
Munich now.
The hunter getting his food right through the heart. Okay, Andy, take out my fantastic arrow. Did Dad shoot that arrow?
Yes.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Was it bullseye?
Yes.
Okay. What you doing, Ben?
Ben? Hunting arrows.
Did you shoot some over the haystack, Ben? No? Do you see any on the ground? Yeah. Hey, you! Okay, Eric, let's see this. Oh. Eric, come put it on and face me. Okay, let's see it. Woo, can't even see him. Hold still, you. There's Eric, look over this way. Yay! There's Uncle Craig with the sunset behind him.
Look at Graham. Hi, Ben. Somebody come with me to open my door.
Carissa! That's a nice one. Oh, there's Grandpa. We got to get him with his on. Grandpa, would you like to describe your unique design there?
It's just for the animals.
Just for the animals. Does Craig have a name for his? Hot dog on a weenie.
Yeah, wiener dog.
Alien Grandma. Uh-oh, the lovebirds fell out of their nest.
Look how loaded Chris is down there. She's got every animal under the sun.
I have to get a picture of mine, too.
No.
I'm being attacked by a leech! A bloodsucker! Oh, please! I wouldn't have that speech. It's a brain sucker and it's starving!
What was that again, Mom?
It's a brain sucker. Starving.
Hey, Dad, look at me!
Stand by your mom.
Whoa.
The brain sucker here. Here comes the brain
Sign of
sucker.
starvation. Ow.
What are all those things, Lizzie?
We got octopuses. 1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
We have paraplegic dogs.
Can I get all this stuff in my cabin? Let's get all this stuff in my
We can
cabin.
try. I don't know if it'll fit.
It will. There's a whole. I saw a squirrel with these things on it. There's a big fat squirrel on the rock over there. Say hi, Amy. Oh, look at that picture. Hi, God. That might be a pirate.
Ben. Ben, what do you see?
What do we see, Dad? Show Daddy, big mountains.
It's a tiger.
Mountains over there, Daddy.
No, no. There's a squirrel. There's a big fat
Oh, there's a car driving way down the valley there.
Go down. How do you get up? My stomach. There's a hanging. I can't. I saw a squirrel.
You saw a squirrel? Hi, Lizzie.
I want to be like that.
Oh, can you see? Look at all of us in our blue shirts. Get the shot. All those in their blue shirts.
There's Daddy. Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
Video players. Taking video players.
Videoing and each other videoing.
Yeah.
Rick and I got one yesterday. We'll walk over there.
That's a chipmunk. I saw a cottontail. I saw a cottontail. And I found my dad. Where? I saw that.
Stop.
He's showing off.
Belly.
He's showing off. He's waiting for food.
Hey there, Mountain Mike.
I'll scoot down to the end. And our favorites are Bim Bam.
Squirrels.
silhouette.
Here's the golden man of ground squirrel.
Yeah, we're watching it.
See the golden man of ground squirrel?
Julia, Ben's getting a little too high.
Golden man of ground squirrel. See him right here?
Sit here and beg.
On the rock. He looks like a giant chipmunk.
Yeah. Up there around the camp, I think it's a 4-H. Probably a 4-H prize.
Oh, don't do that, Eric. Jumping on your leg.
They're mountain bluebirds.
No.
Right up close.
Jewel.
Wait, give me some! Give me some! Hey, he's having a hard time finding.
I'm needed on the tours where Peggy wouldn't be able to, you know, take your time. But that looks like that's what Ken is doing. Are you all?
Well, that's what's But she said they'll divide us once we're in.
Okay, come on, all of you.
Come on, you guys. She said they divide us inside.
The gang years celebrated to measure the depth. I'm told an average of 18 to 25 feet could dig 37 feet. However, it seldom did. That bucket line and ladder could go up and down, almost perpendicular, placed even to the permanent hoist on the bow for maintenance and repair. This is 3 shifts, 24 hours, just a sample chart, because dredge did operate until 1952. This looks like a smoother ship. This looks like they had more difficulty, more bedrock perhaps. 8 cubic feet is the capacity of the heavy buckets. Placer gold is very fine. Bucyrus Erie, the construction company that brought in even factory workers when you see the various parts. The first owners were the Snake River Mining Company. They began in 1940, shut down for priority sale.
Take your cover. Put it here. What is that for, Dad? Two hands, Dad. Where's the carrots? Do you have the carrots?
I think if you get it on day rate, that's when you...
I take her candy. Take the first one.
Yeah, the kids fishing. Are there any adults fishing?
There's just the kids are fishing for the adults.
He's good taking your picture. Watch, Mom, he's gonna do tricks.
Woo, woo, Dad.
Why? You want to walk around the corner? It's a little way. I'm not anxious to walk. It's also a really nice restaurant like you. What a great. Are you guys coming in? No one on the beach coming in? You coming in?
Thinking about it.
It's not cold. About 20 degrees cold in the ocean.
Mom, where's the towel?
There is some. That's
Oh,
nice.
my turn, my turn.
I know taking pictures nice beach over here. Reggie, let go. That sign there, that's where you turn in this little grocery store there.
Just barely in behind that point there. Basically, back there, that's all it is. So it's a nice like it's not a big one. It's big, but it's warm.
There's no lightning. Yes, there is. I need a towel.
That's right.
Woo!
Naturally. Rob, here.
Okay.
Okay.
That was me.
Out. The ignorant bliss.
Julia, will you kindly comment for the camera on your play?
Hold on. Beard. Come on, Craig.
Mrs. Hatch, will you kindly comment?
How come I got on this stuff?
Yoo-hoo! What you doing, Ben?
We didn't get a point for that? That was our service.
Oh. 7-10.
It's
Line shot, it's going, it's going, it's ball and ball. Line shot, it's going, it's going, it's ball and ball.
Got a half point.
8-10. Come on.
Why you keep going?
It's sealed up.
Closed up.
You ran out of lung.
No, then just take it out of your mouth. A bunch of air left. Take it out of your mouth.
Automatically, the weight inside was close to the
Center.
Do ya?
There you go.
That's the winner, I think.
Don't you know I appreciate it. I've never had lessons on how to blow a bubble.
Oh!
Try to teach Eric. Have you ever tried teaching him?
I tried to teach her.
Let's see it, Andy.
Real good. Yeah.
Look at this from the side, huh? Rick.
How many people?
Now, hold with my teeth, with my mouth.
Move around inside there.
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
Now what? He says.
Can't breathe.
I do that one.
Not in English, maybe. Right. Just like us splitting, I want to marry a girl from Southern Maine. This one, not
How many people you got in?
you can't like one.
One or two? Just good with that one hand.
she may not have that.
She's
got one.
Just like those arthritis, I think we have garlic for lunch.
How come?
Pull it back in, see what's hanging out. Try one more piece.
There's no working right.
Now, go.
Tension need adjustments.
You have to hold some of it in your mouth. You have to make a tight seal around your lips.
I
love to pop people's bubbles.
If I had a beer, he would have got to go.
How to hold it? Stick your tongue in that.
It'll be at Santa Claus. After Lizzie, Andy needs training.
Doesn't Andy
Okay, now you can go.
They have a knife. You got in there. I'm sure there's a round ball.
Not to blow. Blow.
Want a lesson? Here comes Robbie again.
You don't keep your tongue in it. Look at me.
That's what Amy did. She had a tray in the middle of it.
Look how flat that is. There's one from Emily.
Well, I thought we
Now
started
if you could
here
lay
at
this
8:30. And those weren't together.
Who tied it up from the jump?
What's coming here toward my cabin? Emily, dear. What you doing, Emily, dear? If you keep coming this way, you'll find something big. Look down. You could find a lot of junk here in the cabin.
We're not going to be able to put all those balloons that Lizzie has. I just throw them away.
You better ask her first.
I can't find her. Oh.
Say hello.
Hello.
Have you had fun this vacation?
Uh-huh.
What did you see this morning?
A deer.
What kind of a deer? What did it have?
Horns.
How big horns?
Big ones. Big ones. Out.
Welcome to my home. Cabin number what?
1.
Down to the volleyball courts and over into the other cabins. That's right. We won't rain.
Track with your hands.
And Ben, you stay with me.
Okay, let's go.
Here we go.
Why don't they put one by one?
Here, give it to me. Julia!
I'll come. Just set it down. I'll come get it.
Okay, here we go.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Mama. Wave to her.
Thank you. So,
Mom, can we go over by the side? Grandpa said it takes about a minute.
We're here in Park City at the Alpine Slide. I think it's about August 8th. Just wanted to show you what a beautiful day it was. These big fluffy white Utah clouds, blue sky, smog-free sky. She chickened out and had Grandma. Well, we're looking for Ben and Daddy. Don't see him. There they go up again. They must have liked it. Here's Andy, some slow girl in front of him making it so he can't speed.
That was more scarier.
Is that Emily? Miss Daddy and Grandma?
You will fall.
Daddy, you can't do that.
Okay, I got you, honey. Where are those guys? There we go. Wave at me. There we go, way up the mountain. And here's Emily. Say hi, Em.
Hi.
What are we doing?
Going out of school.
Where are we?
Park City.
We left Mom behind, didn't we? Poor Mom. She's gonna have somebody we haven't thought a name of yet, huh? And Ben's in my lap. Say hi, Ben.
Hi.
Hey. And this is me, right here. See us? We're smiling at the camera.
You wanna go again, or
Want to pet this chubby one?
Yeah.
Go real slow.
Dad, you're gonna probably get that one.
Nice. That's a cute one.
Sure, bro.
Okay, let's put you on this one too.
Here goes.
Okay, I think Lizzie's riding with me and Ben's riding with you, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Here's one for Grandma.
There goes Grandma.
Watch her. Oh, she got a pretty one, didn't she?
Need 2 hands there. There, she's gonna have to have some.
Oh, say.
There, I made it. Sorry. Oh, what's their name? Pete?
This is Sonny.
Okay. I can't. Yeah. Can't write it.
I'll get
Put
it.
it over.
I just want to get situated on this side.
Yeah.
Good. Does this strip feel like it's all right on this side?
It matches your hair.
Yeah.
It was Sunny.
This is my no-feel legs, though.
I'll get one
These
too.
down in the mountain.
See, is it on? Is it on? Good. Push it back a little bit. There, back to my heel.
Hey, where's mine?
That should be fine.
Is it gonna be all right for you?
You just gotta have enough pressure that you can push down on.
But I got a mother that's one of them too, so I
Have
know
you?
what you're going through.
But she doesn't ride horses, does she?
No, I can't get her out of the wheelchair. She's in a
That's what I
wheelchair
don't
all
want
the
to get
time.
in.
That's, I don't blame you.
Me? I'm with her.
Andy, what's the name of your horse?
Star.
Star? Did you introduce yourself, Andy?
Dad.
Emily, what's the name of your horse?
Okay, let's put you on.
Jet?
Let's put you on.
I think you're in for a ride, Emily.
Girl, this
I
is
want
real
a
bad.
horsey too.
Okay, we're gonna have a horsey too. Here comes Emily and Mom. There they go.
Mom, you're gonna go that one? What's that one?
Right.
Mom. Mom.
Sure, honey.
you going back or front?
Wherever you want. Wherever you
Back,
want.
I think it's probably easier.
Mom, what's the name of your horse?
I don't know what's the name of our horse.
Little Bays, this one.
Little Bay. What's yours?
Oh, you got the little.
Coming out from the outhouse.
That ought to be a gorgeous.
An emergency run, huh?
I want to be in the front.
Okay, let me ask him if he thinks that's a good idea.
I think Mom should be in the front. She knows how to. Yeah, what's your name?
Killer.
What is your name, Dad? Dad, what's your name? Dad, what's your horse's name?
We're gonna find out.
This is Arrow.
Arrow.
Me and my arrow. The camera. There's Andy on Star.
Emily on Jet.
And Emily's on Jet.
And what?
Here we go on our horsey ride, Ben.
What you doing, man? You riding the horsey? No!
It'll take an hour on this end.
And there's Grandma bringing up the rear.
She's got the giggles here, Dad.
That's my favorite kind growing there. Oreo drop.
What do you think? There's Andy down there.
Little cowhand. I'm an old cowhand. From the Rio Grande.
Oh, look out for the sticks.
Oh, Mom, we're gonna go.
Goes Andy and Mom. Say hi, Lizzie.
Hi, Dad.
Here we go up this hill. Climbing the mountain. Oh boy, Dad. There's Andy and Emily. There's Mom. Woo. There they go.
Oh, I'm tilted. Oh.
Okay. Bush Mom.
There's a lot of sap in them.
There's a Grandma behind us.
They're shallow too, and you get big winds, they fall over.
And there's Mom. Hi, you guys. Yeah, it's the August the 12th. Comes.
Here comes Snappy.
Hi, Ben.
Hi.
There's Dad. There's Mom. There you go, Ben.
Lean way forward.
There they are. And there's Grandma back there. There's a dog following us too. There they are, going across a meadow. There are beautiful mountains over there.
I don't want to run.
We won't run. We'll go. Yeah, we'll go through the trees. Oh, he took us through the trees. There's Grandma. Going that way. There's Andy. Oh, he's stopping to get some grass. Right. Through the trees. Keep going. Whoop. Somebody lost a part of the leather part of their stirrup. We come to a meadow. Boy, it's pretty dry. All the meadow grasses are dry.
Oh, I did see it. That was it. It's back there. Just a little bit. Whoa.
Oh. Video players shooting video players.
That's for sure. It's pretty tough though.
A stirrup off of this horse?
It was on the left.
You liked it? Is it exciting? I want to get behind Andy.
No, we stand there. They have a certain
Take
order
them
we used to go in.
You like
Yep.
that stuff? It's yucky.
What do you think, Lizzie?
Tell Daddy, do you like it?
Yeah.
What does our horsey like to do?
Eat. Mine doesn't.
Our horse's name is Tiki.
Yeah.
Daddy.
Now there's the cowboy if I've ever seen one, Lou. He looks ready for the
Look at me, Lizzie. Look out for the berries there, Ben. There were berries on that tree. Ben, are you having a good time? What's the name of our horse? Ben, what's the name of our horse?
Tiny.
Tiny? No, it's Arrow.
Yeah, ew.
Arrow's the name of our horse. His mom's horse keeps taking snacks.
And the daddy.
What's that?
It's the daddy. That's the daddy,
Yep.
Dad. And that's the mom.
That's the mom.
Then where's the baby?
The babies? I don't know where the babies are. Here they go, out into the
Where's
forest.
the doggy?
There we go, up through the trees again.
Where's the doggy?
I don't know, I think he's behind us.
Can I see him?
There you go. There you go. There you go, Em. Okay, hold on, Arrow.
Dan, are you having fun?
kick her, honey. Don't let her eat. Kick her. Don't let her eat. Kick her hard.
There you go.
Help us off every 10 minutes need if you want.
Here we go, down to the trees again on our way home.
Wow.
Look out there, Arrow. Atta girl. Steer them away from those trees there, dear.
Yeah.
Lizzie.
You're a cowboy? Dandan, lihat kita.
There she is. Arrow. Here they go, down this little hill.
Oh, yeah.
Down this hill. Whoa, Dad. Whoa, here he goes. Whoa. There we go, Ben. Yeah, turn around here, Arrow, so we can get this angle here. See Grandma coming. There's Grandma. Grandma didn't like that one.
How much you go buy horses? I don't know. Mom,
Go pet the dog. Let me get you pet the dog. How much was my horse? You pet the dog, Ben?
I need a drink.
Okay.
Oh, it's a lolly dog.
It's a lolly dog, yeah.
What's that?
I didn't have water to put mascara on. So my eyes all goofy.
Where are we? You want to narrate this?
It's better because your mouth's
Hanauma Bay, up here in our perch of shade and trees. Little pigeons come to eat off our grass mat. See here? You just can't resist feeding the birds when Dad's gone for an hour to get her a hot dog. Gonna peck at your toes. But I want you to walk down to the beach with us.
I'll watch it.
Because everybody says, oh, look, there's a lady. So, okay. We've already got a shot at it.
We have world famous scuba diver Richard Hatch preparing for a dive. Takes the sand out of his flippers and injects his flipper-sized feet into flippers. Notice how he does this backwards into the wave. Does not land on his fanny in the ocean.
Adios. Won't be long.
Back into the wave. He's got his wife's little blue floaty. Checking out the babe next door. Ooh, yeah. And I'll demonstrate for us the big score in the water. The water gets cool just for a minute. Don't get used to it. Ooh, he's checking out some babes next door again. And over there's our favorite spot. So tons of fish this morning. The whole school. There he goes, off into the sunset.
Julia just saw a great big school of fish. About right down in there. I can see them in the camera. There they are. And that's the rest of Hanauma Bay. With its half-full beach. There it is. And we swam right over and explored that area the first day. And right in there, hopefully we'll get over here the next time.
It looks real flat now, there's no waves.
What's that?
There's no waves now, look. It's smooth.
What's you doing?
I'm punching my husband.
Polynesian. Women use their koi balls to pole serve their huckers, and our handsome young warriors shout their war chants to the pounding of the adds. This is the beat of Polynesia. Hey, 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 ya, hey, 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 ya.
Mom sitting over in the shade, kids. Resting out of the sun. And here's the beautiful grounds of the temple. Here, sort of palm trees. Mom trying to stay in the shade so she doesn't fry her back. Because it hurts her back walking like a robot. Hello, dear. How you feeling?
Oga, oga.
On the top. I think I'll go down and get a better picture. I guess at one time this used to be a waterfall running down here. Sure it was, but it's not running now. They must have covered it up. But it's pretty and it looks clear down to the ocean out there. Yeah. Through here. And all this pretty green shrubbery down the sides. It's gorgeous. Statue of Lehi blessing Joseph in 2 Nephi 3, 1 through 25. This is by the temple grounds too. Now with my shades over the lens. A little dirty, isn't it? But you get some idea of the polarization.